Good evening. Good evening, all. Thank you very much for coming. My name is Paul Curtin. I'm the attorney representing the town in these particular matters having to do with the comprehensive plan and the zoning ordinance that's being considered. So I will be moderating tonight's proceedings, since it looks like most of us are gathered, I'd like you all at this point to stand and we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I'm sure you all know Dick Masheri, who's sitting to my left, and Dick is sitting in for Cliff Schneider, who is a grandfather expectant, I think, at this point in time.
No, it has been. It has been delivered.
I didn't get the email on that. Okay.
I just looked at it.
Good, great.
5-pound baby girl.
Fantastic.
And everybody is healthy.
Terrific. Well, Cliff sends his greetings, but Dick has agreed to chair this public comment period this evening. And Dick, if you would you introduce the members of the committee who have been working on this?
Okay, let's see, where do we start? Tom Brown, Greg Ingerson, Dave Lamora, Rockney Burns, Sam DeLong, and Pam Youngs. I don't think that on my list we have Declan Callan and Brooks Bragdon. Brooks is not here. He has a prior commitment. Thank you very much. So he won't be here. And again, for people who have just entered, if you would like to make a comment tonight, we would ask you to sign the sheet that's on the table over here. And as Mr. Weed typically does, Steve, if you could bring that list, we'll start our proceedings. We'll put a addendum to your bill.
We got
Okay.
up to 5 minutes, then we can go to.
Because there are only 4 people that I see here, we are going to allow you 5 minutes. And Christy Kennedy, there she is, with her computer. I have a stopwatch, and I guess I'm too arcane. She said, how do you work that? And I thought, oh, God, I am certainly aging myself, or pronouncing my age. And so Christy will be our official timer. And again, thank you all for coming. This process has been a very long one. We have, just for your edification, we have not as a group agreed person to person on everything. We respectfully had differences of opinion. But I do believe that the product that you have seen, if you have read it, is a very good reflection of the balance of the consensus that we have reached. And I do think that it reflects the body of work, of knowledge, and of feelings, and of positions of the individuals that you see here, plus Mr. Bragdon and of course Cliff. And I'm sorry that Cliff is not with us tonight. But at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Curtin, and we are anxiously awaiting your comments.
The purpose of this, in addition to Dick's remarks, the purpose of this meeting is to receive comments that the interested members of the community may have regarding the comprehensive plan, and only the comprehensive plan tonight. And I'm going to read, just for your edification, if you've not had the benefit of looking this up online or picking up a copy of the plan, the draft plan, but it kind of sets the stage for why we're here and what we're doing. Introduction reads as follows in part. The purpose of this joint comprehensive plan is to promote opportunities for community growth while at the same time protecting the public health, safety, and the general welfare of the residents of the town and village of Cape Vincent. The joint plan seeks to articulate community vision for the future of Cape Vincent. The following pages will describe Cape Vincent's assets and resources, the values we all share, challenges that lie ahead, and a number of opportunities available for progressing forward. The joint plan also outlines an ambitious set of goals and actions for the next 5 years that was adopted by energetic community leaders and this committee. It is the overall joint plan against which regulations, policies, and decisions regarding the future growth and development shall be measured. By the development of this plan, the town and village shall create the legal and technical foundation for its policies and procedures, identify the town and village's assets and challenges, increase the town and village's eligibility for bonds, grants, and other types of funding, set priorities for town and village officials, staff, and volunteers, provide guidance for the future planning of activities by village, town, county, and state agencies, and finally, to provide guidance to anyone interested in the town and village of Cape Vincent, including current and prospective residents, property owners, businesses, and organizations. This is a document that, when it is finalized, will be offered to the town board for its consideration and either adoption or it will receive it. It serves to set the stage for the vision of your community for the near term. It is oftentimes advisable that the community looks at its comprehensive plan minimally on a 5-year basis. And this plan was last articulated in 2003, so in that the zoning ordinance was going to be reviewed and updated, it was felt that this being a vital document, it should be reviewed as well. But that review, quite frankly, is based on a very, very solid foundation that was undertaken by the town fathers, the town leaders, I should say, back in 2003 when it was adopted by both the village and the town. So that there are some modifications. Things have changed from 2003 to 2012. And what this committee has tried to do is embrace those changes, identify those changes, identify the needs, wants, and desires of the community, and lay out something that can be viewed by prospective applicants for various types of approvals in the town so that they will understand what the vision of the community is for itself. So what we're doing tonight is receiving comments, just so you understand. The committee is not going to debate. We want to receive the comments of those who are here. We will take all of those comments under consideration, be they written and submitted, or be they presented here orally. We do have a court reporter down here to your left, my right, and she is going to take down a transcript of these proceedings so that we can properly memorialize this, as well as we are being taped by the gentleman over here on your right, my left. The purpose of that is so that both the committee and the town will be able to preserve your comments in perpetuity, in essence. So we'll have a keen understanding as to what was said by whom. And to that end, those who are going to be speaking to the committee tonight and to your fellow residents, it is mandatory, or I'd ask you, please, you must identify yourself, where you live, your phone number if you'd like to give it so that the committee can contact you relative to any follow-up questions that it may have. And we ask you to speak into the microphone slowly, clearly, and articulately, so not only can it be picked up on tape, but also the court reporter here can pick up and have all of your information, all of your statement accurately. So with that having been said, as Mr. McSherry has indicated, since there are only several people who want to speak, we were going to put a limitation on how long the comment could go on so it could be properly regulated. But each speaker will have at least 5 minutes to speak, and that will be time. Generally speaking, that is usually sufficient in a public hearing of this nature.